Hey everybody. So I as you know, I hate big cameras and big lenses. I know we need them, and I know there's reasons for them for many different fields in photography. And like I've been doing this since 1982, so I've had all the big ones and all the heavy ones, and the DSLRs and the film, and I'm enjoying the old age where I'm shooting specific things that I like to shoot, like catalog work and people and portraits and so forth. And I'm not shooting sports anymore. And if I do, it's very rare that I do it. I'll shoot some maybe dance or gymnastics or something like that if it comes up. But mostly I'm staying in studio, a bit on location, and just, slow motion kind of stuff. So that I'm really enjoying. And, the biggest reason is because I can use lenses like this, this tiny little lens. So, I had the Canon R5 for a while, and believe me, I swear by that camera. I think it's one of the best cameras out there. And I'm not putting down any other camera, Nikon or Sony or Fuji. But, for that kind of megapixels and, for the lenses that it puts out, like the image quality is just superior. It's excellent. And in studio with my windows, which are like that tint for the sunlight, to cut down on heat or UV rays or whatever it is, that blue tint that it gave. It was the one camera out of all of them that handled it the best with the mixed lighting. Even though I put filters on the strobes that I use, to compensate for the window if I'm using mixed lighting, the Canon really handled it well. But my favorite lens with the Canon system was the 50mm 1.2. I just think it's wow. You can't get more near perfection than that. And I'm sure Nikons and Sonys are as good. And I did have the Sony. I did love it. It's a little smaller. Still, those lenses are big and heavy. And for me, I like the lightweight now. I like the small, compact, one bag and go to a job, and it's just everything to me. And I love the manual focus. I think it's, I don't know, it takes me back. And I know manual focus isn't for everybody, and that's fine, but, to match that 51.2, I went through a few 50mm in this size to get to where I wanted to be with that 51.2. Now remember, I'm not a huge bokeh or out of focus area, whatever you call it. I just want good, great shots, and with a great lens, that's, that 3D effect will come on f2 or f1.4 or 2.8 if it's a great lens. And I found a great lens in the Voigtlander, Voigtlander APO Lanthar f2. This lens is, it's been a long, long time, including the Canon 51.2, since I've been absolutely, totally blown away by a lens. And I'm telling you, this lens absolutely blew me away. Now, if you are open-minded and want to try manual focus, this adapted to any camera, I think, would be just spectacular. But this lens is so good. The build quality, the handling, the weight, the size, and the images this produces are just, I don't want to sound like a fanboy on this lens, but I am really a fanboy on this lens. It is really that good. It is so good, I can't wait to get the same lens in the 35, because they have a 35 APO Lanthar that after using this, I'm just going to get. Now, they do make lenses smaller than this, lighter than this. They make 1.4s, they make 1.2s. I just don't need them, don't want them. I have a 35 1.7. I think that's excellent. Is it as good as this? Absolutely not. But this, the real test was shooting a catalog shoot, a lookbook shoot a couple days ago. And, you know, clothing with its weave can throw off some moire like you wouldn't believe. And that's what I was most worried about, because that is just terrifying. I know a lot of people say, well, you could just click a button and use your tool in Lightroom or Photoshop and make it all go away. But with clothing, the patterns get pretty big sometimes and pretty hard to deal with. And I had none of that with this lens. Now, I shot this lens at f2, and it's clinically sharp at f2. But the background, you know, if you're looking for that, it still has a nice blur, and it still gives you that 3D pop at f2 without issue. But I shot this at 5.6 to f8 for the clothing shoot, and every image is just spot on beautiful. Absolutely, like probably one of the best catalog shoots I've ever done, because of this lens, strictly because it's really that good. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you about it. I'm not doing a review on this. I'm just telling you my opinion about it. You know, if you were ever interested in getting a lens like this and trying manual focus, I would rent this or get one. It's under $1,000. I know that seems like a lot, but you know, I'm using it on a Leica camera, so the APO on the Leica is $8,000. This is bargain basement pricing compared to Leica lenses. But this lens is just killer. I mean, you know, I don't say that about many lenses, but I'm telling you, this lens is just wow. Anyway, here's some video and photos from the shoot. I hope you enjoy. You know, I'll show you some of the shots, and you can decide for yourself. Of course, you really can't really tell because of YouTube, but at least you'll have an idea on what it looks like. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. Voigtlander, absolutely fantastic job, and I'm looking forward to the 35 as well, because this is impressive, very, very impressive. Anyway, thanks guys. Nice chatting with you, and I'll talk to you soon. As always, I start with a color chart, and I shoot both sides of the color chart. I shoot the gray side and the full color chart, just in case I need it. I'm shooting them with the M11 today, and this camera is really dead on with colors, so I don't expect to need the color chart, but I still use the gray side just to you know, eyedropper it and get an overall color. This is my daughter, and this is the first time she's doing a coach shoot with me. Usually I need someone older for these coach shoots, and but she did pretty good. And this is for they're releasing in the UK, so that's why we're doing the shoot. Anyway, the lens, I'm zooming in really, really close on some of these just to give you an idea of what this lens can do. Yeah, obviously the M11 60 megapixels has a lot to do with it as well, but the quality of images coming from this camera are just, they're perfect, to say the least. I love this lens, edge to edge, f2 sharp as hell, 5.6 to f8 for clothing shoots like this. It's just killer. You know, the quality, and I'm sure that it's not coming through on YouTube the way it should, but I'm telling you, like, I can zoom into 400% in this damn thing, and everything is perfect. There's no issues whatsoever. I do love the lens. So if you do have a chance to use it, to try it, I would, you know, if you don't mind manual focus. The lightweight, the size, it's the perfect lens for me. And I'll let you know when I get the 35 and how that is. So I hope you enjoyed the shoot, and have a great day.